Good day, or whatever time you listen to this podcast, gentlemen, ladies. It's ladies before gentlemen, right?
Yeah.
Ladies, gentlemen.
Witches before wizards.
Elementals are my personal favorite elementals.
Why are you laughing?
Why would you say that?
Because it's witches before wizards now.
True, it's actually witches
But
and
then
wizards.
wizardry in itself is a height, not its gender specific.
Yeah.
So women can be wizards when they attain a height in
But then
witchcraft.
at the time in which you said that was very, well, I wouldn't say apt. But then is it when I'm choosing between ladies or gentlemen to say first? You now say it's witches first. It now sounds like ladies are witches.
Ladies are not witches. Men
Ladies
are not wizards.
and men are not wizards.
It was just context. Okay?
Yes. Okay? Yes. So welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast. And you're asking yourself, is this my favorite podcast? It is. Because I said so. But yeah, I'm just moving on some mad audacity today.
Who's your dealer?
I don't snitch.
Yes, who are those guys?
But it's reported that he's the same person that gives men audacity. So my audacity is very much today.
Yeah, because men be having audacity.
You get it? Yeah.
Okay.
How was your week, Didi?
I was sick and I'm well. I was sick, went to the hospital, was in and out of the hospital. They took my blood. They poked needles into my skin. I cried, I crowed, I screamed, I squirmed. The whole hospital was telling me sorry. But yeah, I'm well now and I can breathe easier because breathing was a challenge. When I breathe in now, my chest used to hurt. But I'm good. Doctors are angels.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dr. MM because God bless her. It was good. And now I'm well, I'm good. So that was my week. Was down, now I'm up.
If you get it. I'm actually so happy that you're well now.
Did you panic that I was sick?
Not panic. It just didn't feel right that you were sick and I wasn't okay.
Oh.
My system was not in equilibrium.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Come off it. Okay. How was your week? I'm sorry. Why do you have to look at me to ask you how your week was when you just have to wait it out and I'll ask you how
It's
your week
called
was?
manipulation.
Women.
I'm manipulating you into
Women. You know that line?
into aligning into the things I want you to do.
You know that line from what's that movie? That movie that the lady's husband is Hal, the diplomat. So that line from the first part where she goes, "Am I supposed to walk in there and say men Mondio?"
Oh yes.
So women.
Yes.
Mondio.
Mondio. Yeah, my week was fine.
Is that all?
Yes.
It's something you to have a speech.
I don't know. That's what manipulators do. They just trick you into doing what they want you to do and then leave you
on TV or
yes
camera.
I'm saying no.
You are a manipulator.
Oh no, my jagger down. I'm not a manipulator in Jesus' name. I am a Jesus baby. I am a Jesus baby.
It's probably a what?
A hen. I'm on a string today, guys. I'm on a roll.
Probably a hen kid.
Yeah.
Tell them to grab their pens.
Yes, so today's topic is entropy, and entropy can be defined. I feel so scientific when I say can be defined. Can be defined as the state of randomness in a system or in a body.
Okay.
Yes. With that being said, grab your notebooks, your iPads, your pen, your pencils, your highlighters, your rulers, because class is officially in session.
Highlighters, wow, points. Okay, so as stated earlier, the topic for this episode is entropy, a scientific term used to define the randomness of electrons or protons in a system. It is said in layman's terms that when the entropy of a system is high, the chaos, the disorderliness, the randomness, the madness in that system is high. When the entropy is low and approaching equilibrium, there is stillness, stability,
Everywhere is chill.
calmness.
Yeah.
Everywhere is chill. Everywhere, like right about now, you're cruising.
Everywhere just calm. Everywhere just
where so you get
just chill.
chill.
So the aim for this episode is a mid entropy, not too high that it's chaotic, but then
Or
again,
not
not exactly in your comfort zone.
Yes, just 2 steps out of your comfort zone.
Yeah,
2 steps.
just yeah.
Okay, so why we also calling this entropy is because we are going to be asking ourselves a bunch of random questions that I have curated over the past 2 years.
I want to see something else. I'm shaking so
Why are you
much.
shaking? Yes.
So, information that you didn't ask for, but I feel it's very important.
Okay.
This podcast is an addition of many things, and one of them is Didi asking random questions on her WhatsApp status.
Oh yeah.
About 2 years or
A year
and a half ago, and then it was why I'm so excited about it was because she would ask these questions and then she would share people's replies, and you would see how diverse thought processes were, how many people were raised. You see their idiosyncrasies, you see what they think. It was really beautiful. It was a way to like see into people's minds and how people were. And fast forward to a year and a half later, we have a podcast and we are going to be answering those questions. And I'm actually so excited to. It's like full circle moment.
Yeah, and when you watch this episode, I need you to answer the questions the ones you want to answer.
The ones you want to answer, the ones that don't feel like personal.
Yes, in the comment section. And also
and if you don't, that's fine. You can answer them to yourself as you're
please
going
answer
about
them in the comment section.
Yes, please answer them in the comment section.
Thank you. So let's begin.
I changed my words.
First question. Not first, I'm just going to pick a random because like entropy, randomness.
Okay.
What are the primary colors and what secondary colors do they make?
Oh my god, this feels like those street interviews.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm going to get it wrong.
But let's go.
Let's go. So red,
Uh-huh.
blue,
Mm-hmm.
green.
What secondary colors do they make?
Hey, I just realized that is blue and yellow that make green. Does that make? But I thought that green occurs naturally in nature. So the pigments
It's actually a reflection thing.
It's
It's a
created
reflection
not.
thing.
Hey,
Like blue sky, yellow sun.
mommy, I'm sorry. I promise I don't waste your school fees.
Your father too.
Daddy, I'm also sorry.
Okay, so you don't know primary colors, you don't know secondary colors.
Okay, secondary colors, red and blue make purple. Red and yellow, because I think yellow is a primary color. Red and yellow make orange. Yellow and blue make green. So red, blue, yellow, primary colors. Purple, orange, green, secondary colors.
Okay, fantastic.
Sabi book.
Are we going back and forth? Like I ask you as.
But then, okay, let's do that. But then, I thought you meant.
Both of us should have our random thoughts on them.
But
so
then
we
again,
have to go back and forth.
yeah, we can have both our random
Let's
thoughts
go.
then. Okay.
Would you wear a watch even though you have a phone? Or are you team check your time on the phone? I would wear a watch.
And still check your time
I
on.
still have 3 phones. I still check my time on the phone.
Yeah.
Because watches fit a certain aesthetic.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I have noticed that my watch had an issue, so I've not been wearing it. I noticed that it is so. For the first 2 weeks, I had withdrawal because when somebody asked me for the time, I bend my hand, but then I have to rush to my phone, which is not always on hand. So I think I wear watches for the time, and I would not check my phone for the time if I had a watch on.
Wow.
But I will still do both. I can do both because I can. Okay.
Okay, audiobooks or paperbacks?
I am a reader, so paperbacks, please. And I actually haven't tried out audiobooks.
Audiobooks, and like what apps have audiobooks that are really nice? I don't know too.
Amazon.
I don't know. So paperbacks.
Yeah, paperbacks.
Okay. Would you rather have supersonic hearing or be the fastest man alive?
Be the fastest man.
Be the fastest woman alive.
Because what I want to hear,
what do I want to hear?
Unless, let me not see what I want to say.
But what do I want to
But what I want to hear, please, I don't want to even hear nuclear codes.
I don't want to hear anything.
I don't want to be involved in anybody's drama. Let me be able to run into the future and change my life and come back. Exactly. Exactly. Flash has done it before. Why can't I do it?
Yes, why can't I? I want to run.
You can run it.
I can run it.
Oh, there was a problem when Flash did it.
Oh, okay. You went and tweaked something in the balance of the universe. Yeah. Oh, yeah, now. Let's keep going. Have you ever thought of faking your own death, or would you love to attend your own funeral?
Many times.
So I've come up.
The number of times I've thought about this is insane.
Yes, I've come with the theorem that when I blow, like when I make a ton of money, and I have like family and people
and I'm
just
popular.
Want to take your money, yes, I'm going to fake my death, or fake an accident, or fake disappearance, something to get people's genuine reactions to if they like me, I'll be there with me for the money and for what I can give, and then I'll now resurface and then I'll now cut all of them off. All the people get out of my life. Now the problem is my mom will probably die of panic before all of this happens. I was talking to a friend yesterday, the person was like, he would do it when his own parents are gone, so that he will not come out from fake burial and come and do real burial. So, but yeah.
Exactly.
I think it's a thought I've had. I do not know if I'll implement.
It's a thought I've had ever since I watched, I think 2000 and, I don't know, 17, 16, where a reporter in a different country, I don't know which country, there was a shootout at his house, and then he was recorded, like CNN carried the news that he was dead. Okay. And the very next day, guy pulls up for an interview. Apparently, he faked his death so that they will finally catch the guys that shot up his house. And I was like, this thing could actually, it's an idea. But then I now spoke with one of my friends recently, and she was like, don't do that. She seemed like she would actually come to she'll enter into the grave and take me out. So I think the best thing, or the closest thing that I would do to it, is just stick to my bucket list, is go off the grid where nobody can find me. Yeah.
But something I would like to do is when I'm old and I know I'm going to be dying, because like I feel like old people know, I'm going to have a pre-burial where people can come and read my eulogy to me, and I can hear it before I die. Like if I saved your life when you were 19, tell me. If I'm the best thing that happened to you, tell me. If I'm a horrible person, tell me. Like, read me my eulogy while I'm still alive, so that like when I pass, you guys
I know how loved I am. Yes, and side note, please tell the people that you love that you love them. Show them that you love them. It's not when they die or when they're sick that you now start pouring episodes. Please let them know.
A mutual that says, give me flowers when I live.
Please do.
And it really sticks.
True. Please give them the flowers. Tell them the story. Tell them that they're beautiful while they're alive. Thank you.
Okay, so let's go on to the very next question. Okay. What is the most interesting but untrue story you've heard about yourself? Honestly, this is my opinion. You can say it behind me, but you will never say it in front of me. So I've not heard anything. If you're talking crap about me, first of all, I'm of the opinion that I'm not jollof rice. I will not be loved by everybody. Jollof rice in itself is not loved by everybody, so you get my gist. Anyways, the point is I've not heard anything to my face or to my ears. Maybe people are talking behind me, or I don't know. I don't keep up.
Interesting, yes. Consequential. No, probably I've heard stories about myself, but they're all just, again, you can't see it in front of me. So that's interesting. It's like my character arc. You can perceive me how you want to perceive me. Thank you.
Okay.
Next question.
How do you honestly feel about 2020? That's the first part of the question. Would you like another pandemic, and how would you narrate that to your children?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
First of all, 2020 is one of my best years ever lived. I loved the fact that there was a lockdown. I loved it too much. I loved the fact that we wore face masks and we could go out unrecognized. So by the time you do face masks, glasses, face cap, long sleeve,
you look like a celebrity trying to escape
paparazzi. It was so cool. Like throughout 2021, at least for the first half, I was still wearing face masks, face cap, glasses to go out. Because like just the fact that you can go out and come back unrecognized, it's so beautiful.
Also,
So that's how I honestly feel about it.
2020 for me was a wonderful and a horrific year at the same time, for personal reasons. But I don't want another pandemic. I don't want another pandemic in the sense that, please, I do not want anybody to die. Yeah. But if we can all unanimously decide to stay at home for a couple of months
and just rest,
and just rest for a bit. And also, I feel like I wasted 2020 to some extent. If I go back to 2020 with what I know now, yeah. Oof.
How will you narrate it to your children, though? I would narrate it like everybody else on the internet does. They narrate it like it was a zombie apocalypse.
Yes.
Like they survived something bigger than life itself.
Yeah.
Like why people exaggerating? We're just in our house eating food and watching TV and then doing TikToks for those.
People actually fought for their lives.
Yeah, it was a hard year too.
It was a mixed feeling, yeah.
But my point is I won't go tell my children that we survived zombie apocalypse now.
Yes. We don't have to over dramatize it. But then our parents over dramatize their own experiences. But
so you will find it.
But then again, we don't have to pass the baton down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
okay. Is that it?
Yeah, another lockdown though. For good reasons, yes. No. Another pandemic, no.
They won't want to stay at home.
No. I saw one post that was like, even if my lecturer sets a class for 3 a.m. on the Mediterranean Sea, there are some classmates that will still go. Point. And I feel like that's it. Like, yes. Even if everybody unanimously agrees that, let's chill at home for a couple of months, everybody's like, no.
And go to office.
Yeah.
Slice. So, no, they will not agree. Or maybe they'll put lion on the road, like one country did.
Yeah.
So that everybody will stay inside. Okay, next one. If you spend a lot of money on a meal and it is terrible, will you eat it or not?
I mean, continue eating it.
Obviously, you taste it, it's horrid, you know. Are you eating it or not? I'm not eating it. Me, I'm done.
I don't know how to. It depends.
It doesn't depend.
It depends.
Maybe if somebody else spends the money, I would eat it. But if it's my money, I'm done. I'm done. I don't even know what is a lot of money, but let's say 100K on a plate of food or like on a serving of food. No, I'm done. I'm not eating.
For me,
I'd
it depends.
Rather go home and sip curry.
It depends. For me, it depends.
Imagine us giving you like. Remember one time when we went, we were like at a camp meeting, and then we bought this horrid yogurt and horrid fresh juice, and it was not expensive but relatively pricey compared to their counterparts. Oh my, throw it in the bin. You can't kill.
Honestly, the yogurt was actually horrible.
It was horrible. So for me, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm eating again. I'll go home and make noodles and egg.
True. But then for me, it depends. It depends.
Alright, let's go on to the next one. If body augmentation was not frowned upon by society, will you consider it?
Answer first.
I will not consider it. I'm not even freaked by the body augmentation. I was having a conversation today with one of the fitness coaches at the gym, and I was telling her that I don't even want this hourglass body people are looking for. I'm not using it to do anything. It's not to wear trousers. I don't want it. I'm not psyched by it. Thick thighs save life. I have relatively thick thighs for a girl of my age, but I don't want it for anything. I'm not freaked by the whole aesthetic. So I'm not going to ever try to augment my body. And I cannot bear pain. I cannot even bear pain of needle for my own good. I will now go and bear pain of knife and then post-op recovery. I'm not there, I'm not following. Yes, I think I can live my life thinking I'm trapped in my body. You know, like I didn't get the best body, done going under the knife.
Really?
Yes.
So I actually used to think about it a lot. At some point, I started saving towards it until I heard the actual price. And then that was when I was a bit younger. But now that I'm older and I have some experience, I realized that I could create it. You know that thing like you have it at home. I can do it at home. So yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to the very next question. I can't seem to see new ones. I think I did a lot of entropy in the reading and now I can't find the ones. Okay, I found one.
Okay.
What was one event or experience that changed the trajectory of your life?
The death of a loved one.
Death of a loved one.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it, guys.
That's it.
We experience the same thing. We're siblings, so death of a loved one. Another one. Who are your worst kind of people? Me. I want to go first.
Proceed.
My worst kind of people are the people that find it need to be odd for no reason. Let me expound. So, just because all of us in the room are saying that jollof rice is a great meal option, you decide to say that pasta is a greater meal option. I want to proceed with life examples. Just because today we are speaking about the fact that women are being molested, raped, abused, hurt by their partners, you feel that it is today you should say that men are abused too. Now, on the day we are saying, oh my God, men need love, men are abused, men are hurt, you say, but women are abused too. You just find the need to be left in everybody's rights. Those are my worst kind of people. I hate them so much. Hate is a strong word. I'm using the strong word. There's no need. You can never be right with them. Because the day we are now on the other side of that spectrum that they have created, they are on the other side. And just because. I'm done.
Strong, passionate.
Yes, argument. I wrote these questions over the course of 2 years. So, believe me, I've answered
It's from my heart.
more than once. Amen. Good.
Do I have a specific kind? Just there are certain things that don't do them around me because I will obviously look at you a certain way. Do not be controlling.
What does that mean?
There are people that they impose on you so much. They want you to, example, you go out for not a date. You go out with somebody. It could be even your friend or a friend, so you're in a group, and then the person is eating is eating something that has lots of veggies, and then the person wants everybody to eat something that has lots of veggies.
Why?
I'm saying this because I used to have very low self-esteem, so I used to actually be a follower, more of a follower than somebody that asks questions. So I used to maybe it's my pain from succumbing to these people's stronger wills. But like, you don't come and just do what's in your mind. Everybody has what is in their mind. Okay, you do what's in your mind, but not at the detriment of myself, please. There are a lot of things I hate. And then if everything that I do not like is combined into one person, best believe that we're not going to be talking. Don't be controlling. Don't be a bad person. Don't be rude around me and think it's cute.
Yeah, people that
I'm going to stop talking to you.
And then
immediately.
That's how I am. How you are is not good.
How you are is not good. Stop it. Change it. Please don't be rude around me. I'm begging. Oh God, don't be. People are rude for no reason. What? That's not what kind of people. Yes, when somebody is rude to you, is disrespectful, you tell them, for me, in the most polite way possible, do not try that rubbish again, or else I'm going to crash out on you. But then, nobody did anything to you. Everybody just came. Everybody just sat down. Everybody just breathed in.
And then bam, you're rude.
Your hair is ugly.
Like you didn't even have a need to say that. Why?
Yes, so rude people are my worst kind of people. Controlling rude people are my worst kind of people. And they're always, you rarely ever find a controlling person that is not rude, a rude person that is not controlling.
All right, next question. So change your ways, okay?
That was very
intense.
That was very intense.
Change
like you said, mid-entropy.
Yes. Would you rather have a morning wedding or an evening one?
This reminds me of that tweet, like something about marrying late. Something like marrying late as in marrying in the evening.
Stop it.
Honestly,
I'd rather have an evening wedding. Just because I'm not a morning person. Now, my point is, if you're in church at 8, that means that you woke up by 4 for makeup, took pictures at like maybe 6. You're now in church at 8. You will preach till 12. You go and change for reception. Let's use the classic wedding, you know. Go and change for reception. Stay in reception till like 6. Have after party from 8 till 12. My God.
But then again, if you start the wedding by,
if we start the wedding,
3,
you walk with the time we have.
By 3, and then you by 3. Okay, 3.
As the
3
pastor has finished joining us like this,
reception now.
Let the food be coming inside.
Exactly, reception.
I want to smell the jollof.
It's going to the after party is going to be like, or reception is going to be like, that's ending by 2 a.m.
and after parties.
Exactly, but that's ending by 2 a.m.
3 to 2 is not bad.
You now start your married life late.
But 3 to 2 is not bad compared to 4 a.m. to 2 a.m. My God, the day will still be long. So why not let's start in the middle?
Actually,
let's use 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock sun to take the pictures.
Evening
Wedding starts at 3. Pastor preached till maybe 4 because whatever there's no need to hear anything there. Oh, 1 hour is too long, safe. Oh yeah, now. My point is you did marriage counseling class, so there's no need. There's nothing you're hearing there that you did not hear before. Then from there, reception, go and change, take your pictures again in your reception outfit. Come back, eat food, my guys. Dance.
Guys,
I'm cutting my cake there and I'm eating it. It's not like I'm cutting it for you people.
I'm such.
They must do like that chocolate ganache cake that I like. Then me, I'm going to eat my cake. I won't give anybody.
I have it.
I will eat my cake and have it.
But I'm such a romantic. I love sunsets. I have so many memories.
Oh yeah.
Good and bad.
Is always taking
good and bad tied to sunset. So an evening wedding, not even because of the logistics. Like you see how romantic I am. I never think of the logistics. It's just getting married under a sunset.
Oh.
I don't know. It's
Mine is just to wake me up by 4 a.m. I beg.
True.
So evenings.
Maybe, yeah. But then again, people have wedding jitters, so the anxiety must wake you up by 4 a.m.
Yeah, no problem.
That one is different.
It's different.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so the very next question is, how many children do you want to have, and would you select their genders? I'll start with selection of gender, yes. Because I feel like boy moms are superheroes. Just saying. Just saying. Anyways, how many children I want to have? I don't know. But low-key, I want to have 2 children. Because there's something my mom used to say. She said, if anything happens, she won't say it in my language and I'm going to say it in English. She said, that if anything happens, I hold my first daughter in this hand, I hold my second daughter in this hand, and I will run. So I don't know how, maybe like I said, we're shaped by our experiences. It just felt like one child, one for each hand, you know, and then obviously I'm going to have an active partner, present partner. So one for me, one for my husband. That's like lucky how I feel about two children. But yeah, but would I select the genders? Yes, I will. I will select the genders. What do you think?
I would prefer two girls.
Would
Maybe
you
maybe
select
it's
their
because I have
genders?
grown up around girls a lot.
Would you
Select their genders? No.
You just hope that it will be two girls.
Yes, everybody before me has been hoping. Maybe I just
No, there's
obviously-
actually
I have yes, I have the
Catholics
option.
have used though.
But yeah,
But it's non-medical, I think, because
there's
our
also
big
there's
auntie
also
was
the
saying
medical
that
this
one.
thing now.
There's the medical one that you skip
Yeah,
certain.
Yes.
There's a whole one.
but yeah, would I actually choose the genders? No.
Oh, okay.
What would I prefer? Two girls.
Two girls. How many children do you want to have? Okay, two girls. You already said that. All right. So the very next question. This one is going to be deep. So let's go. If there was no heaven or hell, would you still love God?
I am going to digress a bit, but then I'm going to come back to this point.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I don't think up until when I was 10, 11, I don't think I was an actual Christian. I was just going to church because my parents were going to church. But and then I always heard heaven is the goal, heaven is the goal. But from my own deductions and beliefs and convictions, heaven is not the goal. We'll go to heaven.
Yeah.
We want to go to heaven. But you not lying, you not stealing, you not sinning, just so you go to heaven. Heaven is the goal. No. Knowing God to his utmost fullness,
Is the goal.
to being inside his body, to him knowing you, to being fused with God is the goal. And you know that thing where you don't exactly aim for the goal, you aim for the goal, but then the lessons you get along the way is also an addition to it. The goal is to be completely fused with Christ. Along the way, you win heaven. It's not even a winning, it's like a guarantee per se. But so you're doing, I want to go to heaven, but you don't even know who Jesus is on a personal level. So back to the point that I was trying to make. If there was no heaven, so that being said, if there was no heaven and there was no hell, I would still is it believe in God?
Yeah, we do.
I would still believe in God. Yes. I would still believe in God.
So I think mine is, I do not think of heaven and hell as a thing. I just believe when I do believe. And when my faith fails, I pray that I do believe. But God helps my unbelief.
Yeah.
But generally, I don't go around thinking heaven and hell. When I was younger, yes, I was shaking everything.
Yes, everything.
Because like, and when we were younger, they were just
there was just
married
a lot
on movies.
Dramatic.
That was always doing heaven, hell.
So dramatic.
Somebody came back, they say you wear tights, you go to hell. Right to jail, you wear bra. Right to jail, you spray perfume. Right to jail, you hell, you wear earring.
Right to jail.
Attachment is mommy water hair, hellfire. Earring is not of the devil, hellfire. My God.
So it was actually
I was living in fear.
Yes. It was a lot.
As I grew older, it was more a walk than a sprint, than an immersive, consuming ritual activity.
Yeah.
It just felt like an actual walk with God. Read your Bible, speak to God, know His heart.
Like I said, fused
concerning
with Christ.
certain things, and that's it. I don't panic about hell.
True.
And look here, I never thought I would say this. I think I'm at the point where I'm almost not panicking about death. Almost.
Yes,
it's not complete yet, though. Because, like, if you remember me, like,
Really?
a few years ago, my biggest fear in life was death.
Really?
But now, I'm almost not. I still have small left, but I'm almost not panicking.
As a couple of years ago, I stopped being afraid of death.
Not so
There was this line from Sherlock, the one with Benedict Cumberbatch, and his brother Mycroft says, all when what's that guy's name? Ah, John Watson. John Watson's wife died, and then Marcus was wondering why Dr. Watson was just wallowing and wallowing, and it was like his wife died. The one thing humans can be guaranteed to do is die, and she did that. Why is everybody surprised? So I think I got to that point some years ago, and about hell and demons and all this scary stuff that was literally being shoved down our throats as children. I'm reading this book, and I'm actually recommending the book to you. What's the name? The Screw Tape Letters by C.S. Lewis.
C.S. Lewis.
Yes, and there's a quote I'm paraphrasing from the book, and it says there are two kinds of people in the world in concerning spiritual beings of the bad type, that's hell, demons related, and it's like one part of people think they do not exist, and then the other people have an obsessive, ungodly obsession with the fact that these beings exist. And so both of these maxims are bad, in the sense that because the person does not believe whatsoever, you do not know that these people are at work and things in your life are being changed and whatever, altered by their existence and by their activities. And the other maxim is you living in continual and perpetual fear and being what if that you do not actually live
your life wholly,
the life that God actually ordained for you or wants you to live. God wants you to live unapologetically. Do the things you love. Be happy. Try out new things. Go
have a full
life. Meet good people. Eat good food. God is happy when you eat good food. Yeah, I'm just saying this.
I'm
not saying this. Yeah. Yes.
Just,
this was intense.
That was
entropy. The entropy race.
The entropy
went up a bit.
But yeah, you get it. Yeah. So yeah, that's the gist. Okay, next one. Who are your best kind of people?
So I've had the opportunity of the people that are currently close to me. We have this bond or this sync that when I say something or I'm saying something, the other person completes my sentence.
Okay.
So it's not this is beside the point. My best kind of people are the kind of people that do not let experiences, good or bad, affect the way they treat you. The people that see you as a clean slate, that see you as you, not as what they have heard you to be, not as what other people have said you are. They just see you and you're like, oh, I like it. And I also like people that know that I don't want to say know what they want, but I have had relations or conversations. What's the correct word, Sha? I have
spoken
or interacted with people in which our vibes don't match, right? And and then we do not go ahead to continue speaking. And I respect that kind of person, because I'm not maybe at the level that you think I am, or at your level, and you know it well enough to be like, oh, there is no use to string this person along, to act like we're on good terms. We probably say hi here or there. Be civil. So people that know what they want and act according to it, I respect people. Like even if sometimes I'm at the short end of them, it's just like I have so much respect for these people. Those are my best kind of people. Yeah.
Okay, my best kind of people are people that are all that but do not act like they are all that. So now, I don't know if you meet someone and like they are so much. They are this. They have a PhD. They are 10 businesses. Forbes under 30. Do. Like, you are literally standing in the presence of greatness, and they make you feel like you are seen, like your head. Not like you need their validation, but like obviously you are holding them in some esteem, and then you want to do more, and they're like, no, it's fine. Whatever you have is fine. Whatever you give is fine. In all of that excellence, they are the purest souls ever. Those are my best kind of people.
Yes.
Because I feel like you have reasons to be proud.
Yes.
You have reasons to be proud. But you are not. And I am proud of you. Now this is my pride. Like, I'm proud of you. Yes. That you're not. It's always the most beautiful, wholesome interactions with those kind of people. I like it so much.
As a pro tip, I'm not telling you who to be, but you should be and try to be those kind of people.
Yeah.
So there's this quote.
It makes your whole life when you
from a royal. I don't know which. I don't always remember points of reference. I just remember the body. She spoke with so person, and she felt like he was the smartest person in the world. And then she spoke to at the end of the image, felt like she was the smartest person in the world. And then she spoke to this other person that he was the smartest person in the world. So let me take that again. So this royal spoke to a certain person, and then at the end of the evening, she felt that he was the smartest person in the world.
Okay.
And she spoke to another person, and at the end of the evening, she felt like she was the smartest person in the world. The people that make you feel you, like, they are so them that you have no choice but to be you. Holy, yes. That unapologetic again. This was intense.
It was beautiful.
I love it.
Okay, so let's take a break, just a mini tiny break, and run over to decisions in decisions, and we will run right back to those random questions. Let's check our mail. Okay. Intro sentence and I'm panicking, but let's go. He proposed.
Congratulations.
Congrats. It was sweet, emotional, everything I'd ever dreamed of until I saw the ring. My God.
Okay.
I smiled, said yes, hugged him tight, but deep down my heart sank. The ring was small. Like, you sure say an engagement ring be this? Small. Not sparkly, not stylish, not even my size. I've shown my sisters and their silence said it all. Don't get me wrong, I love this man. He's kind, he's thoughtful, and we'll build something real. But this ring, I can't even bring myself to post it. I've tried to have myself into liking it, but I feel somehow. Like, if this is how he starts something important, what happens when it's time to buy a house or plan a wedding? Now I'm torn. Should I tell him gently that the ring is not giving? Or should I keep quiet and manage it like that? Because after all, it's love that matters. Am I being materialistic or just honest? I think you're being materially honest. You're being materially Nakolabo. You're being materially honest. If you don't like it, tell him.
Yes.
And how did he not know
the ring
your type of ring? Yeah, have you not been talking about it? Do you understand? I
feel okay. Just saying this, please provide backstory. But I don't know how my brain works. Now I'm thinking, has he always been a good gift giver?
Yeah,
an attentive gift giver, in the sense that he gives like very intentional gifts. Number one, please.
Have they even spoken about this ring thing prior to
before?
This time? If they have not, see, if you think that somebody on my WhatsApp said something and I agree. She said, whatever is a deal breaker for you, let it be for you. Whatever is a deal breaker for you, if ring is the reason you not marry the man, please don't marry the man.
Exactly.
Simple. It's your reason. When people ask you, you can say whatever. Or you can just say, it was a ring. And that's maybe not okay. But
also, we're doing this all on the premise that the man can
afford the ring
that she wants.
Yes.
What if the man can't afford any the ring that the big
Eh,
boss diamond?
then
that
maybe if
she's
she
looking for?
wants big boss diamond and the man cannot afford it, she should not be with the man. So there is no need. She should not worry.
You're being materially honest. You can have.
She's being materially honest. It's a collaboration.
Again, I feel like
She likes material things. Yes. She wants what she wants. You're not giving her what she wants. Okay, maybe she should discuss with him if it can be changed to what she wants. I think I watched a video of a creator that says that she picked her own ring.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Because she did not trust.
She did not trust her man
enough.
Beautiful. So let her go and pick her own ring if she likes the man enough. But if his grounds was for, maybe like she said, one bigger things like house, like wedding, don't go and be micromanaging wedding, don't go and be micromanaging house. She can let it go now.
Did they mention the amount of time they've been together?
No, she did not put that.
They
should leave it. She should leave it. What do you think? She should leave it.
She should talk about it.
When they talk
you're about to marry this person.
When they talk about it and it's not working, she should leave it.
I should leave it.
Leave it. I beg.
But
leave it. Talk about it. If you are people are not spoken about it prior to the time. If his reasons and your reasons are aligned, fine. But if not, leave it.
Or I just have an idea.
What?
Don't shoot me. You can buy yourself a ring, wear it and post it.
No. She wants a man to buy it for her, so she'll leave the man if the man will not buy it for her. Or be with the man.
And
then
when he notices, if he doesn't notice, you have something to notice there. If he doesn't notice that you bought a new ring,
she should not buy any new ring. She should not buy any new ring. No. What's that? She should not buy any new ring. She should go and talk to her man to buy her the ring. She's still proposing to herself. She should go and talk to her man to buy her the ring. If he buys her the ring, fine. If he doesn't buy her the ring, and she feels it's a deal breaker within herself, in her rights, and she feels it's enough grounds to call off an engagement, she should call it off. When they ask her, she will say it's a ring that costs it. Me, I'm done. I don't have anything to say.
Shout out the guy so he knows.
That's
especially if since you're worried about married life.
Married life, yes. So, moving forward. Next question, next story. I moved to Canada last year.
Congratulations.
Well done,
I feel every first line in the congratulations.
Yes, so well done, no, because I heard it's not easy. Did all the wahala, outlets, proof of funds, freezing visa process just to chase the so-called better life. Sorry, my love. But nobody tells you how hard it is here. The weather is not just cold. It's everywhere. I've never felt this alone before. I'm so sorry. Back home, people think I'm living the dream. I post one nice picture and the Canada babe comments start. But behind the camera, I cry often. I work long hours during jobs I would never even have imagined back in Nigeria. Okay, I work long hours doing jobs I would never even have imagined doing back in Nigeria. Sometimes I can't even sleep because of the pressure. Bills, school, work, winter depression. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I miss my mom. I miss hearing generator noise. Yeah. I want to keep my neighbors because theirs is always on. Now I seriously think of coming back, not permanently, maybe just to breathe. But I'm scared. Is it okay that I want to come back home even when I pray to leave? Can I respond to this? Honestly, I have a really, really, really close person that moved abroad in recent times, and I think from the stories I get what this person is saying. They just want to come home. They just want to first touch Nigeria. Let them first breathe. One of my friends narrated a story of his brother, and he said when his brother came from the airport, he said they should park on the highway, let him buy fine yogo and drink first, because he has not seen sachet yogurt. I don't know if you understand. See, what is worrying them is not what's worrying us. Sometimes they just want the chaos, the entropy of Nigeria in their lives. Imagine someone says she misses out on generator when my neighbor runs their gen at odd hours, and I'm like, I beg,
you guys.
You should give it a rest. Sometimes they just want to come home. Sometimes the orderliness is just too much. They just want to wind down with a bit of chaos. They just want to eat a home cooked Nigerian meal that is not overpriced, just fresh, nice stuff. You just want to have the Nigerian vibe in your life. You just miss home, you just miss family, you just miss your people. People don't talk enough about the loneliness of moving abroad. I've had people have to join like church groups, groups, just school groups, yard party. Wherever you hear Nigerians are meeting, you're just going there so that it's not be as if you're the only one. Because the loneliness is real. The cycle is boring. It's probably just you, school, work, and back. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, you had a wholesome life. You knew people. You went out. You weren't obviously the only dark-skinned person there. Trying to infiltrate a certain community and stuff. So, I'm not saying I relate, but I'm saying I've heard this story before. And I don't feel you should feel a certain type of way if you're wanting to come back home. If you can, come back home for the festivities. Just recharge your Niger energy. If I have a bucket list, what I've said to some people very close to me that are just moved abroad is have a bucket list of things you want to do when you come back to Niger, then tick them off. Then when you go back, I'll be like, okay, at least this is one I hold body. Work, make the dough again, and then come back. Just take a break. So yeah, don't feel on type of way. You prayed hard to be there. Come on, everything's not as it seems. Come home and come and eat soup first. When you go back, you continue.
Sure,
I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you.
Yeah, some people prayed for jobs that they hate.
Yeah. So
just remember that. And
not
you're not. Is what's the word? It's not. You're not weird to think that type of way, because as somebody that my own is not even extreme. I just go to school in a different state than the state I grew up in, and I feel
your family is not there.
Wholly, completely, and entirely alone.
Yeah.
For the first few years. Now I even have friends, and even then they have their own lives. I still feel very lonely. Like Didi said, if it is possible, please come back. I feel this should be your motivation to grind.
Yes.
Come back for the festivities. Get a feel, the touch and feel, and then, like you mentioned, school. To go back to school
or go back to work. Yeah.
I don't want to say tough it out, because tough it out is never the best advice, Sha.
See, just to and come back home. Come and eat soup in your mother's house. You miss your mommy. And when you come to
from this vantage
point, turning on Jen, so you be hearing Jen's sound.
From this vantage point, you can now see: do I wanna go back? Do I want to stay here? Exactly.
Yeah, but just come over.
But then just know that you, at least from us, no judgment for missing generator sounds and wanting to come back to Nigeria, even though you prayed to leave in the first place.
You can. You should.
I'm rooting for you.
Yes,
you can do this.
Go Canada, babe.
Go Canada, babe. Go Canada, babe.
So one more question, and then we run out of this place. Like we run. Let's go. If you had 3 wishes, apart from money and bringing a dead one back to life, what would those wishes be?
I thought it's always 3.
If you had 3 wishes apart from
what
money and bringing a dead one back to life,
wish for more wishes.
You can also wish for more wishes.
Okay.
You can't wish for more wishes. You can't bring a dead one back to life. You can't wish for money. What are 3 things you wish for? My first wish, I don't even know if this is a diplomatic wish. My first wish is that I wish all my wishes come true.
What does that mean?
A loophole in phrasing. That's my first wish. My second wish is that I wish that no matter what I do, right, wrong, action, inaction, service, disservice, I must turn out successful. Whatever happens, that is a laid down one. My third one, I'm still thinking.
So I saw this video some time ago, and I'm about to be a thief. So I would get an A4 paper. Okay, make it A3.
A3.
Turn it on the lengthwise side. Divide the front and the back into 3 partitions.
Okay.
And write as many wishes as come to my head. Would I wish for more time? Okay, no, we can't. How is it wishes like that? And then ask that all the wishes on the list come in the times that I have allotted to them.
So you write a whole paper full of wishes, front and back, and then give them timelines, and then wish that all the wishes on the paper come true.
Yes.
That's smart. I like it. What's the second wish? Our producer just said that with that one you still have second wish. Because honestly,
I think
by the time you're done,
I think the question they asked.
She said A3, not A4. For context, A3 is 2 A4s joined together.
So, I think I actually saw it a video, but the person does like write it on paper. But I know A3, maybe an A2 paper. If I had just one
A2, that is 4 A4s
I
joined together.
I could have said A1. No, I said
that's
A2.
8 A4s joined together. My God, the genie will be shaking. He will say, "Put me back in the lamp." I can't. Put me back in the lamp. I didn't know this was.
But more throwing more entropy into the system. I would say that if I had just one wish, but I have 3. My first wish would be to be able to travel to anywhere that I wanted.
Valid points.
To anywhere that I wanted at any point in time that I wanted to travel there.
Yes.
With whoever I wanted to travel there with. My second wish would be to be able to be whatever the people around me need.
Wow.
At any point in time.
KFC chicken bucket.
No, so you eat me.
Yes.
Or rather, okay, let me rephrase that. To be able to provide within human abilities what the people
around you need.
This stems from more like your friend is going through stuff that probably money related, and you're just like, you can.
How much is money?
all I want to be. It's not even throwing money on the problem. Is being able to solve the problem so that they're not in that mental state anymore. As for my third wish,
you will still get your paper.
I think the problem about this is that these wishes are just. I not talk about them on the spot per se, but out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. But as for that last wish, I don't know who. At some point last year, I just came into the knowledge that I could do anything I wanted to do, even if I wanted to bring down the moon, I could. So now everything that's coming up to my head as a wish is like, you can do that. Why are you sending somebody to do work for you?
Okay, so do we have a challenge for the week this week?
Yeah.
What are we challenging them to do? I think I'm challenging you to sit with yourself and ask yourself random questions, like deep questions, so that you get to know. They could
be deep or they could be light.
So you get to know yourself better.
Yes. Yeah. And this week's challenge is not exactly what's the word? It's not something public. It's for you. If you do it, you know it. If you don't do it, but I implore you
to ask yourself
questions. Ask yourself questions. If you have pro tip. Is it a pro tip? So you could have a Google Doc. So in case, God forbid, your device gets lost or crashes, you could always retrieve the document. And whenever you have a random thought or something that excites you or something that even annoys you or something, you just write it, maybe in 2 sentences or 3 sentences.
Or maybe we can make it something trackable. So why don't people start a journal?
Yeah, isn't it?
But
For me, journal is heavy. Yeah. But the document for me.
Because I wanted them to probably send us like pictures of their hard copy journals.
But it's not gonna be
I
me.
don't think it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Okay, so just say to yourself, ask yourself questions,
Yes.
gain clarity. You know,
Sit with you. The same way you have conversations with other people. Have conversations with yourself. Talking to yourself in a controlled environment.
In a controlled environment is not so bad. Okay.
I didn't tell you though.
All right,
So
go on and
have it. I hope
go on and have an amazing week.
Yes, go on and have an amazing week, and a week that is just as amazing as you are.
Oh, that's sweet.
I know, right? Bye.
Bye.